Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cameron, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that I think all of you guys should be extremely excited about. As you can tell from the title of this video, I know that I'm going to be a millionaire. And I know that that sounds pretty bizarre for me to say. Obviously, there are a lot of variables that go into a statement like that, but in today's video, I'm going to break down the numbers in a way that really allow this to make sense and allow you to wrap your head around why I'm so confident in that statement. Now, before I go any further, I definitely want to emphasize that no, this is in no way me trying to brag or flex or anything like that. I think it's just a really interesting video to kind of put compound interest and investments in perspective, and in a way that us younger 20, 21-year-olds can understand so that we can make the best decisions that benefit us for the long term. You'll see here soon that, the position I'm currently in is not that bizarre, and it didn't take too much hard work to get to where I am. And honestly, the majority of the work will come in the future and is going to be done by forces that are outside of my control. But realistically, I just wanted to make this video to kind of spread awareness for how easy it can be to build some good wealth over the course of your lifetime. So the number one, and really the only reason I'll be talking about in this video for why I know that I will be a millionaire is because of my Roth IRA. Quick disclosure that this is not financial advice, but a Roth IRA is just an account that you can put your taxed income into that allows your investments to grow tax-free. So the basic notion of it is that, after you work a job and you get your paycheck, that is already taxed at, a federal or a state level. From there, because the taxes have already been taken out, you then can contribute it to your account, and then from there, they grow tax-free over the years. The only downside of it is that you can't withdraw from your account until you're 59 and a half. So it definitely is a long-term investment. I probably should backtrack that last statement. You can still withdraw your money from that account if you really need to, but you'll have to pay some sort of penalty or fine for doing it. There are already thousands of videos on YouTube talking about the power of Roth IRAs, so I won't go too far in depth into that. Just definitely recommend checking them out. So anyway, going back to the main topic of this video, why I know I'll be a millionaire. So I was very fortunate to learn about the power of compound interest and Roth IRAs at a young age. My dad definitely did a good job putting it in terms that I could understand, even at times when I didn't understand them. And I'm very grateful that he encouraged myself and my brother to set up Roth IRAs at a young age, as soon as we started working and could actually contribute money. In full transparency, in the first few years, I definitely was not maxing out the IRA by any means. I probably put a few $100s, maybe $1,000 in there the first couple of years, and I really wish I could go back and change that. But anyway, for the last 3 or 4 years, I think I have successfully maxed out my contribution limit of $6,000. So this base level of $24,000, let's say, has grown to what it is now at $37,000. So already you can see that's a pretty significant increase in value. I think that's definitely a lot of luck and just good timing. The market really has been extremely bullish since I have invested over the years. I also had a good amount in Tesla, so that definitely helped the growth of that account. But anyway, everything I'll be talking about here still stands regardless of if you invest in Tesla or Bitcoin at its inception or not. But anyway, the main point of what I'm trying to say is that the current value of my Roth IRA account today is about $37,000. So last time I checked, $37,000 is not $1 million. But that is where my handy dandy financial calculator will really come into use. I mentioned earlier that I will be able to withdraw from my Roth IRA account at the age of 59 and a half. So at 21 years old right now, for simplicity reasons, let's just say that's 39 years until I withdraw from the account. From here, it's really just a simple time value of money calculation. Obviously, there's very, detailed things you can do to make it as accurate as possible. But for the sake of this exercise, I'm gonna use a constant growth rate of 10% a year. The S&P 500 has historically returned about 10.7% each year. So I think that is a pretty accurate representation of what I can expect from my account. So I will be using an interest rate of 10% as the growth rate in this calculation. From there, like I said earlier, the current present value of the account is $37,000, and I plan on contributing $6,000 every single year for the next 39 years. So after plugging these numbers into the time value of money calculation in the calculator, the final value of this account after 39 years is $3,931,043. This is pretty crazy, and this is saying that if I just continue investing in my account $6,000 a year for the next 39 years, and I can expect a 10% growth rate, which has been the average, when I'm 60, the value of this account will be almost $4 million. Now, if you've never done any time value of money calculations, this will probably blow your mind, but that really shows the power of compound interest. So I think it's safe to say that this would make me a millionaire if my Roth IRA was valued at about $4 million at this time period. It's also really important to mention that this is just my Roth IRA. Chances are, as I work my way up in my career, I will be able to contribute to other investment accounts. I already have a separate personal investment account that I invest additional money in. So it's really important to consider there's no maximum contribution limits on those investment accounts, so those can also grow. So what I'm trying to say is this $4 million at age 60 is not going to be the only aspect of my net worth. And so that's why I'm even more confident about saying that I will be a millionaire. Now, obviously, there's all the arguments that, okay, this is when I'm 60, who cares if you're a millionaire at 60? You gotta be able to enjoy your life while you're young. And really, that's the beauty of the Roth IRA. And it's that you can set that $6,000 in the account at the beginning of the year. Set it and forget it is the common term. You invest in some good index funds that are a general representation of the market. You set it and forget it, and you're good to go, and let that money grow. Obviously, this is taking the 10% into consideration. I could be extremely unlucky and could be jinxing the entire world with this video, and we can never expect 10% again. Who knows, but I'm really hoping that that does not happen. Also, on the flip side, you can do this calculation to figure out at the current rate, when will my account be worth $1 million, and when can I officially say that I've become a millionaire? When you switch the numbers around to figure out how long it'll take for the account to grow to $1 million in value, it says an N of 25. So at the current age of 21, 25 years from now, at about 46 is when I can expect my Roth IRA to be worth $1 million. That's pretty crazy. And again, like I said, this is just one aspect of my net worth of my accounts. It's not like all of my money will be tied up in this account by any means. Hopefully at the age of 46, I have some real estate. My other investment accounts have grown. Who knows? But I really just want to iron in the point that, this is just so nice to have this number in mind. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Like I said, $6,000 a year, I understand, is still a good amount of money. But when you think about what it can turn into and what it can grow to be several years down the road, it's really a no-brainer. And that is why I really implore all of my friends to research the benefits of a Roth IRA. So that's really it. I just wanted to show you guys a few cool calculations on the financial calculator. But before I end the video, I want to show how long it'll take and what the account can grow to be, even if you start today. So I understand if you're watching this, maybe you don't have a Roth IRA account and you really want to start one and you want to see how it'll grow after watching what I just showed you in the video. So let's say you are 18 years old and you just watched this video and you now decide to start a Roth IRA. How much will that account be worth by the time you are 60? Well, at a present value of 0, you're still contributing about $6,000 a year. Again, expecting an interest rate of 10% a year. And at 18 years old, to get to 60 years old for cleaner numbers, that is going to be an N of 42. So after that time period, the future value of your account at that point will be $3.2 million. So even if you are starting your account today, it doesn't limit you at all. The important thing is to just start the account, let the numbers and the time take care of the rest. So again, I did not want to make this video to flex or anything like that. Really, when you break down the numbers, it's not like I'm doing anything incredible at all. It's more so the fact that I'm just aware of this. And realistically, if the information in this video can help other people open up their Roth IRA accounts and really set themselves up for financial freedom down the road, then I will feel so happy. I've said it a million times in this video already, but this shows the power of compound interest. It really is one of the several wonders of the world. And this exercise really just shows that when you start investing at a young age, it doesn't really matter the daily fluctuations of your account. What matters is that you have the money in the account and then are letting it grow over a long period of time. This is referred to as the snowball effect. Warren Buffett is kind of the GOAT for coining that term. And this really just relieves a lot of distress in my own life about the future of my financial situation. So I hope at this point I've really drilled in the point. But like I said, definitely check out a Roth IRA. Again, this is not financial advice. This is simply for entertainment purposes only. But as always, if you guys have any questions at all, you can reach out to me on Instagram right here at Galbraith. I'd love to help you guys out. Also, I definitely recommend checking out and subscribing to The Morning Brew. It's a daily business newsletter that I read every morning when I wake up, and that is one of the things that has allowed me to be so in the know on the markets and what is happening in the business world. with all this being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.